At the end of 2020, Andrew was made redundant and took early retirement. This might be seen as a disaster for some people, but for us it was a good thing. It was the opportunity to fulfill our dream of going sailing. Once we got back from Kralby, it was time to seriously look at the boat and see what needed to be done. Andrew rewired the whole boat, finding meters of wiring that went nowhere. After pulling out the redundant wire, he replaced it with black and red new wiring. It took him a while, but it was a good exercise to do, as he now knows where all the wires go. The deck was soft in places and we needed to reinforce it, and then it was sanded and painted. We have a wooden swim platform on the back of the boat, which has a steel frame. The frame was rusting and in need of a coat of paint. While Andrew was doing that, he noticed that there was a crack in the aft chain plate. He got Associated Rigging in to come and have a look. They suggested that he check all the chain plates. The first thing to do was to remove the mast. Once the mast was on the hard, it was sanded and painted, and all the fittings checked. It was quite a job to get the chain plates off. We had to practically take the boat apart, removing the beautiful shelves that Andrew had just fitted for me. It was a major mission to get into the small spaces to get the chain plates off, but we finally did it. Those were sent off to be used as templates for the new chain plates. As you can see, it was a necessary job as the chain plates definitely had cracks in them. Once we had all the chain plates off, it was back to the hard where we hauled Calypso out. Kyle and his guys sanded and painted the hull and polished her until she was shining. We replaced the chain plates, put the mast back on, and splashed Calypso again. Andrew thought that we had a leak in the fuel tank, as there was always a lot of fuel in the bilge. Once again, this job was not easy, as we had to take out the water tank before we could take out the fuel tank. Once we had the tank pressure tested, we found that there were no leaks in the fuel tank, but a leak in the fuel hose. New hose and the problem solved. We don't shower inside Calypso, we shower on the back of the boat. Andrew replaced the shower hose and plumbed hot water to the back of the boat. Our calorifier, the hot water cylinder, can be found inside the engine room. Andrew molded a fiberglass shower drain for inside, just in case we ever shower there. We also replaced our windlass, reinforced the bow, and redesigned the pulpit to allow us to fly a spinnaker. Then it was time to do some serious sailing. We joined the Knysna Rally and went up the east coast of South Africa through Mossel Bay and up to Knysna. I was very thankful to have my brother Sean on board, as the overnight sail was a bit rough and I felt much happier with him sharing the night shifts with me.
Run, run, river, carry me home to the ocean.
We finally got to the Knysna Heads, only to discover that it was very rough. But because we were all in a fleet, you do what the others do, and we went through the heads. It was a bit of a scary experience, but we did it, and we lived to tell the tale.
I'm trying to get back home.
We had a wonderful weekend in Knysna, playing bowls, paddling up rivers, seeing friends that we hadn't seen for many years, and socializing with other cruisers. Sean had to get back to work, so wasn't available to sail back to Cape Town with us. It was just Andrew, Laura, and me on the return trip. The morning of our departure was beautiful. The heads were flat, which made sailing out of them a breeze.
Underneath the stars for you. In the light of the moon, I'll be forever singing tunes for you. When the stars are aligned like the colors in your eyes, greens and blues. It's not when the weather will always be together, it's true. And the angels have called me, they sing that they love me, oh Lord.
We had a fairly uneventful sail back to Cape Town. with wonderful sightings of whales and dolphin. One whale swimming a little too close for comfort to our boat.
Your love for me is all I need to keep believing. And the angels above me, they sing that they love me, oh Lord. I'm traveling alone, so far from home in Lord. Oh no, angels, angels, please don't leave. I'm trying to get to her with the love she deserves, Lord, please. Oh, please. Only me.
Just after Cape Point, as it was starting to get dark, George, our trusty autopilot, stopped working. We managed to get back to Royal Cape in the dark in one piece.
Force my feet to keep on moving. Sounds so sweet when the beat starts grooving. Time flies by, but life is such. Hop and thinking it to drink too much. I hold my breath, but I'm
Welcome from Calypso. Haven't made any videos of boat work for years. YouTube channel is a bit dormant, but we are in November 2021 and we're getting ready to cross oceans, head for the Caribbean. So this is what we're busy doing.
The next job was to buy and fit a new autopilot.
I don't know how many times I've said in the video that the boat's a mess, but this is particularly messy. You can see in quarter berth, replacing hoses, fuel fill hoses there, and goes aft, engine room. See, sorting out pipe runs and cable runs under the floorboards, and you can see the new black pipe there, the exhaust hose. And this, believe it or not, is our bed, and there you can see the new hose coming through, the muffler, and it goes out into the lazarette and to the exhaust overboard. And this space here is where the autopilot will live. You can see the control box there, and I'm waiting for the welder to bring back the mount and the new little tiller arm from off the rudder stock. So But yeah, this is boat work. There's a new autopilot chilling, ready to be installed. What about the mounting brackets? Yeah.
We ended the year satisfied with all the work that we had done, as well as the miles we had sailed, looking forward to our new adventures in 2022.